Hello everyone, today we're gonna talk about South Africa.
My topic is good sightseeing place in South Africa.
And my topic is my experience in South Africa. So we have many topics inside the video.
I hope you enjoy it.
Let's see it!
Hello, my name is Ikumi. I would like to introduce some good sightseeing places in South Africa. First, Sun City Resort. It's a city which is the biggest in Africa. It's 2 hours drive from capital city, Pretoria. It has 4 hotels, tennis court, golf course, luxury casino and resort. The resort is open for 24 hours, so it is a very good place to visit with your family. Second, Cape Winelands. It's about 45-minute drive from Cape Town. This place has about 350 years history. Visitors can follow the wine routes of the Cape to visit the vineyards of the country's finest winemakers. After you look around the wine garden, you can taste the wines. Third, Table Mountain. It is named Table Mountain because it's a flat-topped mountain. You can go hiking in this mountain, and it also has a ropeway to go on the top, and you can see Cape Town from there. Many people say it's like a symbol of Cape Town. Fourth, Durban beaches. Often compared to Mayan Beach, Durban's beach provides a vibrant atmosphere that pulses with energy. Durban is like the third biggest city in South Africa. This place has a lot of Indian cultures because in 19th century, many Indians came to immigrant in here. Fifth, Victoria and Alfred. It's one of Cape Town's largest tourist attraction and most visited destination. Situated within an entertainment mecca filled with restaurants, special shops, pubs and theaters. Its name is derived from the name of the United Kingdom Queen and her son. So these 5 are the good sightseeing places in South Africa.
I will talk about the geography of South Africa. South Africa is located in southern tip of Africa. Its coastline stretches 2,500 kilometers. It contains Central Plateau and 2 major rivers. The 2 major rivers' name is the first one is the Limpopo, shared with Zimbabwe, and the second one is already shared with Namibia. In such a dry condition, dams and irrigation systems are extremely important. The plateau is between 2,000 and 3,300 kilometers in altitude. Very high steep escarpment known as Drakensberg Mountain. It covered the South Africa from 182 million years ago. In the south and southern west, the Central Plain contains a series of long mountain ranges that run parallel to the coastline. Its name is K-fold Mountains. The series of these parallel mountains fall in the forms of capital alphabet L. The floors of this mountain contains fertile soil, however, the rainfall is low, so irrigation system is important. The South African portion of coastline strip between the Limpopo and the Mpumalanga Ocean is called Lowveld. Lowveld is also known as the fever country because of malaria. There is so many mosquitoes carried with the malaria. And it is also known as it for high concentration of the big game, including large animals such as African elephant, buffalo, lions, and rhino and leopards. And there is a lot of wetland and stream because of that. It is heaven for crocodiles and hippos. And the bird life is also surprisingly varied and abundant. The wildlife is particularly concentrated in the eastern region of Lowveld. And the climate is so dry that the western region of South Africa is semi-desert. The rainfall increases in the east and falls particularly in summer.
Hi. Today I'm gonna talk about South Africa briefly.
What is your topic?
Well, my topic is the history of South Africa. First of all, if you would like to know about South Africa, you need to know South Africa, the country is multiracial country. That's because it was colonized by the Dutch and the British long time ago. South Africa was colonized by the Dutch as the Dutch East India Company invaded the country. However, after the occupation by the Dutch, the British started to look after the country as well because a gold mine was in South Africa. So both countries, the Dutch and the British, conflicted to get the gold mine. So finally, the British get the South Africa in the end. So the British became the new owner of South Africa. Second, in South Africa, there was a strict racial discrimination rule, which is called apartheid. Apartheid was a national rule that divides white people and black people based on their skin color. And this unreasonable, vicious policy lasted for 40 years, and many people struggled to resist apartheid. And among them, there was Nelson Mandela, who is a future president of South Africa. He fought against bigotry for a long time, and because of the fact that he insisted on this segregation and participated in black people's civil rights movement, he spent 27 years in prison. In the end, he was found not guilty and released. Even if he spent almost 30 years in the jail, he said he forgave everyone who persecuted him, and he became one of the most admirable person in the world.
What is your opinion?
Well, I was quite impressed. I mean, I already knew South Africa is multiracial country and who the President Mandela is, but I had totally no idea about the apartheid, the bigotry, the racism policy. And after I get to know about these facts, I hope my country has that kind of respectable president, especially nowadays. And those kind of racism policies, I thought they should be abolished forever and ever.
Okay, thank you.
So I'm going to talking about my experience that I went to South Africa last year. Last year I got scholarship from my mentor for attendance.
Leadership Summit Program at the University of Free State in Bloemfontein City. Before I went to South Africa, many people tell me that South Africa is very dangerous for me. It made me feel scared of it because it's my first time that I went to other country that far from Thailand 20 hours by airplane. I was interested in that time. I thought about how it's dangerous, how I can use my life in there. And in South Africa, it's very keen for me in the first time that I live. I need to attend the class in my university that I need to do this. It made me feel nervous because everybody was professional to speak English, but for me it's my first time to speak English with other foreigner. It made me wanna go back my home and I'm crying because I'm very sad about that. I cannot speak English very well. But my friend told me that you don't need to state yourself, you just talk with us, I will listen for you. And they make me comfortable more there the before that I miss them. So the place that I like is the Mandela Hill. Cheetah experience is more like a zoo, and the important thing, I made of big 5 animals of South Africa. They are symbol of South Africa. I very like it. Especially is lion. I love it very much. And I went to Kwakwa campus. Also my best activity that I like is water laughing. I went to play water laughing at Silo Digi. It is very cool for me because it is my first time that I went to the play water laughing, and I saw the people in South Africa can dance and sing everywhere. It is very wonderful for me because I like it. I saw them to dancing and I saw them sing. They have a music in their hands. So I would like to tell all of you, South Africa is not dangerous. Even if in the club, it's not dangerous. You just need to go with your friend and then don't be alone. And everywhere, the department store, restaurant, or the shop is closed just only 6 p.m. It's already closed off the department store. So you should stay in your hotel, don't go out after that or go with your friend, your South Africa friend like this. You will be safe.
Hello guys, I'm Togi and I will talk about South African kids. And I will only talk about 3 things about South African kids. And that is like, first it's drug, and the second one is about how the dangers and how the kids live in fear. And after that, the last one is about racial discrimination. South African kids, there was a survey from a high school. Almost 80% of the survey said they all tasted at least once drugs. They use drugs only once at least. So it can be 2 or they still use it. I don't know, but 80% of one high school uses drugs at least once. So it's like in South Africa, what South African kids are in danger and having problem is because there's a lot of drug dealers in South Africa. So that's a hard situation for us, maybe for the South African future. It's hard because almost 80% of the kids are attracted to drugs. They use drugs and almost 40% of them are using drugs until now. Since high school, after they graduated medium school, they started using drugs since high school. And from an interview, they said, how do they know that about drugs? And then there comes after the high school finishes, there's like a friend tells him, just try it, it's really good, like that. And after that, they just try it once, and second time it was like feeling good and feeling everything, losing, forgetting everything, feeling free, pump it up. Then after that, second time, they want to use it again to feel free, to get out of stress. And the third time and fourth time, after that, they say, give me some money. Then you can use it, and it becomes better and better, the drugs. So that's how they get money from kids. Okay, the second one is about who the kids really young, they start living with fear from 8:30. 8:30 it became dark, and for South Africa it gets really dangerous for them. Yeah, my friend. It gets really dangerous. So kids starts to live with fear inside them. Somehow they start to fear about something they cannot see, they don't feel, they just feel the fear from the inside. So it puts them in some kind of fear, like putting it far from their dreams. Like their dreams, if they get fear to go over there, they have fear to reach something, they starts to have fear inside. Most of the kids, because it's really dangerous. And also the last thing about this racial discrimination, it's about skin. It's about skin color, it's about black skin or your color. It's about that. If you were born a white skin or colored skin in South African, it would be so hard for you to be a living since childhood, because other childs, most of them will not care about you. They will not take you as someone or human. They will not talk to you. They will not help you. They will beat you up. They will take you down. Then they lose their faith on people. That's how South African kids are living now, right now in South Africa. This was Togi and about South Africa.
I hope you will visit and have fun. Thank you.
And if you have planned to go to Thailand, South Africa is the best one that I will not recommend you. Thank you. Bye.